With all these recent balance changes in Marvel Snap, the meta is constantly evolving, and this meta deck has not been hit by any of these balance changes, nerfs or buffs, and this Shuri Red Skull deck continues to perform and continues to rise up the meta deck ranking. So if you're ready to see what I think is the best version of this Shuri deck in this current meta, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button, and let's go snap it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Marvel Snap fans. Welcome back to the Valley Snap channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're talking about one of the most consistent decks over the past few weeks, and it's this deck based on Shuri and Red Skull. There's a lot of versions of this deck floating around, and we did feature a similar deck on this channel, primarily based around Zero, with a lot of cards based around Zero. This one primarily focuses on that Shuri Red Skull combo that can win you a lot of cubes, especially when your opponent is not expecting it, and even when you don't draw the ideal cards. But if this is your first time here on the channel, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Snap content. There's at least 5 Marvel Snap videos per week on this channel, all the latest decks, news, everything to help your Marvel Snap experience. But let's go take a look at this deck right now, and the primary card that you need in this deck is Shuri. It is a pool 4 card right now. It should be dropping down to pool 3 sometime. It did, maybe in the next couple patch updates, this one should be dropping, but currently is at pool 3. And this is a great use of 3,000 tokens. And this may be one of the best cards in the game after the nerfs to Surfer and Zabu. And what it's going to do on reveal, double the power of the next card you play. So ideally, you're playing that on turn 4 and Red Skull on turn 5, giving you 30 power. This ongoing ability, enemy cards at those list location has 2+ power. Well, that's not going to make that much of a difference when this is a 30 card that's dropping. And you got 2 finishers that we could use. We could either drop Arnim Zola in that same lane with Red Skull. It's going to destroy that Red Skull and give you 2 30 power options somewhere else. And kind of trick that location and trick your opponents into thinking, where are they going to play? Or you could just keep that Red Skull at that location and put a Taskmaster with 30 power somewhere else. Really, really tricky for your opponents. They have to play a guessing game. One thing that you can do, because Red Skull at 30 power is very vulnerable to Shang-Chi. He could protect, you could place armor down earlier and place Red Skull in that armor lane. Now that will eliminate your option for Arnim Zola, but it will also eliminate their option for that Shang-Chi. So depending, if you could kind of identify what deck they're running early enough, you could see if you want to place Red Skull in that armor lane, or if you want to place them in a different lane so that Red Skull can be destroyed and Arnim Zola. Now, early tempo cards that we have here is Sunspot. Ideally, if you get Sunspot on turn 1, you can place armor on turn 2 to protect that from Killmongers, or even a Shang-Chi if that Sunspot gets big enough. A nice turn 2 play, if I have these cards in hand, is a Zero, which is going to remove the abilities from the next card you play, followed by Titania. Now, this is a mistake that I've done previously. Make sure you play your Zero first and then Titania, because I had in my mind, I'm just going to play these 2 cards and I put these cards down. Make sure you play them in the right order, guys. Don't make the mistake that I did. All right, other great card that we have here, and what we want to do, we really want to get that tempo. This is a great tempo card. Cosmo's not a great tempo card, but Lizard is a great tempo card. Now, he does have that negative ongoing ability plus -3 power. Your opponent has 4 cards here, but what you can do is remove that ongoing ability with Zero. And we also have Enchanters here to move some ongoing abilities. So let's say we don't draw that Shuri. Well, we could remove that ongoing ability from Red Skull, because that is pretty debilitating. Same thing with Lizard. Now, another great tempo card is Polaris. Works very good in this deck as well. You can move an opposing 1 to 2 cost card to this location. So that is great as well. Cosmo is there for some disruption. There's a lot of great on-reveal cards, on-reveal decks out there that you may not want to face, or face the full power of, so you could kind of limit that with this. And that is a deck, guys. And then if we play that Red Skull and then Taskmaster, we'll have an extra power. So normally I'll play a Sunspot or a Titania. Now, a great card that I don't have yet that works very, very well in this deck is Sauron. You could play some other cards, if like Typhoid Mary, if you have Sauron, because that'll remove all those ongoing abilities. It'll make Red Skull a little more effective, because you're not giving your enemy cards, or your opponents that +2 power at their cards. Also remove this negative ongoing ability from Lizard. So Sauron, if you have him, it is a pool 6 card as I am making this video. So not everybody's gonna have that card, but if you do have that card, this makes the deck even better. But let's go take this deck into Ashen, guys. All right, guys, we got Titania, Lizard, and Zero. Lemuria is their location on the first turn. We could do a 0 Titania. We could hold off on the second turn. We also got the option to 0 Lizards, but I think I'm rather go 0 Titania for now. Get through that Lizard in a different location, or we could go 0 Lizard. Same amount of power. We'll get an extra point out there. So yeah, just so we're not wasting power, I think the better thing is to go 0 Lizard. It'll still give us that 5 power. And then we have Titania option for later. All right, we do have Shuri and Taskmaster in hand. We don't have a Red Skull, but we do have a Titania. Not going to be as good. Not going to be as many points. Nothing really that we could do with that Vulture that we got from Cam Lehigh. All right, so we're going to get an extra energy here. We can get that Taskmaster out now, or we could get the armor out now. We go armor. I don't think we want to go Titania yet. I usually like to play Titania a little later. See what they're doing. All right, so we go with armor in the middle location. That Doctor Strange pulls their Nightcrawler, pulls their Kraven away. Kraven gets more power, and they have an Iron Fist, so it looks like they're going to put something else in the... Is that not ongoing? That's not ongoing either on reveal. All right, so we're going to stick with our plan here. We're going to go Shuri, and we're going to go Shuri on Lemuria. And hopefully we get hopefully we pull that Red Skull. If not the Red Skull, we do have an option for Titania. It'll only give us 10 points though. All right, so we're going to have a big Vulture. And Vulture is not ongoing, so there's nothing. All right, so we get lucky. We get lucky. We have the Taskmaster. Let's play with our Red Skull here. Snapping a little late. We will get that 30 in the middle. They're going to get a few more pieces of power. I'm expecting them to move with Heimdall, though, so I think Taskmaster or Red Skull in the middle, and then we go Taskmaster on the right lane. I think that's the play there. We get 30 and 30. Also have some power at the location there. All right, so they are going Cloak. They have Dagger as well. Right, currently we do have the middle. They don't have a multiple man on the field. So what we can do, unfortunately for us, we do have the tempo. I guess just guessing where they're going to go. I think they're going to go to that Cloak location. So I don't want to move any of my cards there. And dude, the question is, do I want to play something? They're not going to go in the middle. So I think we get a little bit more points here with that 30 from Taskmaster, and then with that Titania down for an extra 5 points. And hopefully they don't draw anything in the middle. Let's just hold off on this Titania. I'm not sure where they're going to go. This is a move deck that could go all over the place. Let's just be, excuse me, with that 30 in the middle and that 30 on the right side. See what they move over to Cloak. Are they going to move that Vulture? Are they going to leave some cards there to compete with that Red Skull? They've already chosen Lemuria as their location that they want to move a lot of cards to with that Cloak there. All right, Dagger moves over. They keep the cards in the middle. We get that Taskmaster copy there. What is that final card? Is it a Shang-Chi? Are they going to screw up everything that we've done? They're going to work with Shang-Chi on that. No, it's a Human Torch. All right. All right, 0 Titania. Awesome turn 2 play. I think we're going to hold off on this right now, though, and play both of those. We could get 0 and Titania, one of them in Morag. That'll be great in case they don't have a lot of 2-turn plays or multi card plays on a turn. And they'll give us a 3 power in one location, 5 power in another location. All right, they're going to get that card out to Morag with that Iron Fist there. Unfortunately, they go in super flow, so we're going to get a little extra energy. We could even hold. Oh no, we just get an easy, fast retreat. All right, we got Sunspot armor. That's a great 1-2 play. Let's go ahead and put Sunspot out. We'll go armor on turn 2 to protect that Sunspot. And we got a turn 3 Polaris or Lizard, depending on what they do. All right, so we got our Sunspot out there right now. That way, if we don't get the ideal cards, we won't be losing a lot of energy there. Armzold is a great card, but we still don't have Shuri or Red Skull in hand yet. We're going to protect that Sunspot and hopefully still get a decent win condition for us. All right, they go Black Widow. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to draw that Shuri or Red Skull that we want. Judenheim looks like a lost cause. We could put that Widow's Bite there and just forego that location, or we could keep our hand a little more non-telegraphed. Oh, this would actually be great though if we could move that Black Widow to Judenheim. Put that there. We'll move her over. Have her 1 cost card start to lose even more power than our 5 cost card. I do like that. It's gonna remove their power faster than ours. All right, so their Black Widow is gonna be losing power. And Beast, oh, their Black Widow does not get it. I like that Polaris play. All right, there's one of the cards that we need. Unfortunately, we don't have Shuri in hand yet. What we can do is start to load even more power up on Kunlun. Give that Lizard play. All right, a bunch of rocks. I'm expecting a Darkhawk here with that Black Widow. All right, I think I go on a Red Skull at Judenheim. Turn 6, we'll move Polaris over to New York, and then we'll Arnim Zola Red Skull, and hopefully that will be enough. Let's see what they play to see if this will be enough points if we do these calculations here. They go Korg, so not gonna have a lot of power on Kunlun, but they got a lot of power to that Darkhawk. All right, Arnim Zola won't work. We can remove that though. Put the Red Skull there, the Polaris there. We could Enchantress there. And I think that gives us the win, even without Shuri. I don't want to move any of these other cards there. They'll have a 6 from Rock Slide. We'll have... We might even, maybe even moving 6-4. That'll remove all the power there. Only 1 power. I think we need that Lizard there. But Lizard -3 will only give us 2 extra power. So I think we'll move that. We'll keep the 2 power to Sunspot. All right, so they moved that over. Oh, they moved it over. We removed their, we didn't remove anything from the Darkhawk. Tricked us with New York. A little late there. We had the tempo. We would have won, but they had the tempo, and that made a huge difference in this one. Actually, we still get the win. Made a huge difference with the tempo, but that bringing that Black Widow over in the beginning with Polaris actually was the play. I thought we lost. We actually won. Awesome, awesome move by that Darkhawk, but still, because of that Black Widow play, we still got the wins. All right, we got Titania, Polaris, Cosmo, all on turn 1. On reveal effects happen twice at this location. That'll be great for Shuri. We're gonna forego placing Titania down right now. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this board. We wanna see where the board lines up and see if we get the ideal cards in our hand. All right, so this is actually pretty good. We could go 0 and Titania. That'll give us a great option right now. Give us some power in the vault, and we won't be able to play cards there on turn 6. So 8 power there right on turn 2. Not too shabby with this combo here. And Titania won't be moving around, so we don't have to worry about calculating anything turns. All right, after turn 5, moving cards to other locations. It's great for us. All right, we almost have the combo that we want. We have the Shuri, we have the Taskmaster. I'm not sure what kind of deck they're running yet. So what I want to do right now, I think I want to go Polaris and get even more power that middle location. We could go Shuri. Oh, they go Sauron. All right, that's interesting. Haven't seen that played too much. All right, let's go Shuri here and hope that we get the card that we want. Hope that we get the Red Skull. They go Shuri as well. Oh, I think we got to do a Spider-Man meme to them. There's a Red Skull we want. Oh my goodness. This is looking so good. An option for Taskmaster. We're gonna actually do. We're gonna get that 30 points in the vault right now. So remove a lot of the abilities there. They're gonna remove probably their Red Skull ability. Sauron works great in this deck. Unfortunately, Sauron's a card that we don't have right now. A huge Red Skull. They got a huge Typhoid Mary. Not as huge as our Red Skull, though. All right. A little late to snap. I think what we're going to do is just finish it off with Taskmaster. Getting an extra point there from Sunspot. Only bad thing is we aren't protected right now. We've won the middle. I guess it's a guess right now where they think we're going to go. Are they going to go Kamar-Taj? Are we going to go to Strange Academy? We're going Strange Academy and hopefully guess right. Shang-Chi is our counter right now, but we do have the middle location and currently tied at Kamar-Taj. Actually, let's do this. Let's put our Taskmaster there and let's put our Sunspot there. That way, if they go Strange Academy, we'll have one extra point over them in Kamar-Taj. All right, so we get a big 60 points from Taskmaster. Do they Shang-Chi us? All right, so they copy their Taskmaster. They go Ebony Maw there, and it is not enough. My goodness. All right, we got Armor. We got Shuri. We have Polaris, all on turn one. Also Titania. And that's actually not a bad play for Dark Dimension because it won't be flipping sides all over the place. So we could confidently play Titania in Dark Dimension. They won't know what we played so far. Adding another card to another location. Double Lizards or double Armors. What is going to be better for us? Let's go to double Lizards instead of that Taskmaster route. So we'll get Lizard there and Adam Warlock. And they don't get those extra cards. All right, so we're not getting what we want here. We could do double Armors here. Let's actually pull a Polaris. Let's get our Polaris to pull some of them over. We'll pull that Adam Warlock over. Kind of filling up that Sinister London. And pulls the Adam Warlock over again. So they're not going to be drawing any extra cards from that. But they do get some cards from Rocket Raccoon. All right, what we can do is can put a Hood here. Can put a Spider-Man here. We'll get two Hoods in hand. Let's go with this. We could double that with Shuri. All right, they got a Ghost. Weird hand. It's an interesting hand, mainly based around Shuri right now. They get that lead with that Adam Warlock. And what I want to do is go Shuri, followed by Demon there. Dr. Doom is a great turn 6 play. We're running out of space because of that Sinister London, though. So I'm gonna get big 12 power Demon there. We're getting that big 12 power Demon now. And I guess the final play, it was a little more power, would be Drax. If they play a card location, we'll get, oh no, they have a Cosmo there. Okay. The honor reveal ability. But if they play a card at District X, we will get that ability stolen as well. So let's go Drax. Hopefully they play something at District X. Let's go. We'll get that 5. All right, and they do play something at District X, so we get a little bit extra power there. Go Darkhawk. Lots of cards in our hands still. And we just get all the power from that Dark Dimension. Not expecting that Titania, the Polaris. We eke out the win. They get that District X, but we get a Sinister London and we get that Dark Dimension, even without our ideal deck here, guys. So that's this current version of the Shuri deck, guys. This Shuri Red Skull deck. Like I said, we've had a previous version of this deck. It was more based on Zero and had cards like Luke Cage and some other cards there that were still pretty effective. Other cards like Atuma that work well in this deck. But I think in the current meta, this is my favorite version of this deck. Let me know what your favorite version of this Shuri deck is and how this deck works for you. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Snap content. Check me out on social media. Check out some of the other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. May the Hulk fist, but before you go, ValleyFlyin out. Have a good one, guys.